guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can probably tell by the title, I am going to be showing you guys today what is in my gym bag, because as many of you do know, I do go to the gym quite a lot and I am a massive gym fitness guru. So I thought today would be a different type of video for you, show you what's in my gym bag, what I keep in there. It's nothing too exciting, it's just the general things what you would find in a normal gym bag, but I thought it was a different type of video because I've recently done more sort of vlogs previously, so I thought I would sit down and show you guys. And plus Christmas is very soon. I think it is 10 days today, so the countdown is now officially starting. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please make sure you hit that like button, and if you are new, please hit that red subscribe button down below. And yeah, let's get into the video. This is my very big duffel gym bag, and this is actually a new one because I did previously have a Victoria's Secret one and I had it for donkeys of years, and the zipper did actually break, so I've literally had to throw that one out and I purchased a new Gymshark one. I got this in the Black Friday sale, so I think it was reduced to like £20, but you can just tell by the quality and how big it is that it is a very good gym bag. So I picked up this one, and you've also got the straps here which you can velcro together and make one, and then you've also got the very long strappy bag, the very long strap here to put obviously across your shoulder. But yeah, I picked this up. I will also link this bag in the description below just in case you guys wanted to go and get it. But no, I've only had it for about a week and I've taken it to the gym twice, and it is really, really good, just the size of it. And I know that it's going to last because it feels really, really good. But yeah, it is so hot in here. I literally might have to go and open a window. It is ridiculously hot. Ooh, right, sorted, window is open. Right, so let's open the baby up and let's see what is first. Right, so the first thing which I always find I have to take when I go to the gym is a towel, because one, I can get very, very sweaty, and two, even though if I'm just on a simple machine, this is just to wipe off my lovely sweat or just to make it cleaner. Or again, I think a towel is really, really important because again, when I start to go heavier with my hip thrusts or my squats, it can be really, really hard work, so I need to make sure I always take a towel. I mainly only take one when I am wearing makeup, because hence the makeup will obviously come off, but recently I have been wearing not much makeup to the gym because I'm getting more confident with my skin. But again, I just tend to take quite a big towel so I can wipe down any of the gym equipment, and this just keeps me a lot more cooler during my gym exercises. But I always make sure I take a big one. I usually only take a flannel, but that's only if I'm going to like a simple arm workout. But if I know it's going to be a really heavy sweaty session, I do try and take the biggest towel. So hence I always take these ones, and I always get the Asda towels. I don't know if anyone else agrees with me, but I always find they're a decent size and they're quite thick as well. The ones from Primark literally lasted me 2 weeks, whereas Asda ones last a really, really long time. So the first thing I keep in there is a towel. I'm literally just going to plop it on the floor. I can put it all back in after. The next thing I keep in here is always my mini tripod, which I think it is actually breaking, but just in case I want to video any of my exercises or do any vlogging in the gym, I always take my little tripod. I've actually misplaced my big one, and it's not actually mine, it is Mitch's. So I'm currently on the hunt because I've got a few day trips coming up and I know that this isn't going to be sufficient enough, so I need to try and find the big one. But I always make sure that this is packed in my gym bag. If I forget it, it's not the best because I then have to prop my camera up in the gym, and that's when things may go wrong. So I need to always make sure I have my tripod on me. That's gonna, oh, I didn't make a bang, so that's fine. Oh yeah, I also have my camera case, again in case I take my camera, because I throw this around quite a lot, and obviously I just don't want my camera being in there loose just in case it breaks. So I always make sure that my camera case is in there, and then if I ever want to come home, go on my laptop and literally take the footage off the camera, I always make sure that I put it straight back in this bag, because I am very good at breaking things and losing things. So literally bags and anything heavy duty to protect any electrical items is a massive thing for me, because as everyone knows me, I'm very good at breaking things. So I always need to make sure that my camera bag is in there. Well, thankfully my camera wasn't actually in there then. So what else do I have in here if I move on to my big things? Oh, actually let's do what's in my bags first, then we'll move on to clothing. So I have, by the looks of it, 2 little cosmetic bags. I have this cute one. On Wednesdays we wear pink, which is from Spectrum, and then this cute little Bambi one which my sister got me last year. I don't actually know what's in these, I've not been in these in so long. Right, so Tissues is always a thing, just in case I've got a runny nose. I take this down with me on the gym floor and make sure I always have tissues. Ibuprofen, however how you say it, I always make sure I have those because I always get really bad headaches. If the gym's too hot, if I don't take water, I always make sure I take some of these because I always get really bad headaches. My padlock for my locker, which obviously you can tell is new and I've not yet opened it. But when I go straight from work, I often have expensive things in here like my Pandora jewellery and stuff like that. So I always make sure I padlock it up in the locker. So I need to whack that baby open tonight and set my code. I've got my inhaler. Oh my God. Inhaler. I can't even talk. Is this actually still in date? Because I've not actually used this. Oh no, used by the 10th of 2019. So that is actually gone. So I need to go to the doctors and get another one. But the brown ones are only for severe if you feel like you're going to faint or having a panic attack. So I should ideally try and find my blue one, but I always have that one in here. What else do I have? Always have a scrunchie. A scrunchie is literally a main necessity for me in my gym bag. And I do try and match it with the outfit what I am wearing. Like today I've got black because it matches my jumper. So I have a lime green one. Always have a portable charger just in case my phone is going to die in the gym. Because sometimes I go straight from work. If I'm away for the day, I usually come straight back and go to the gym. And my phone is usually always dying. So I always try and take a charger. And a tampon, because you never know when that time of the month is going to be. And then again, all I've got is just hairbands and hair clips in here as well. Which I'm very good at losing and leaving all over the place. But again, it's just things a girl needs in her bag because you never know what time of the month it is, how you're going to be feeling and all that. So that is in my first makeup or cosmetic bag in my gym bag. Now moving on to the second one. I have no idea. Moisturiser. Right, so this is actually something I do keep because when I lift or do anything, my crevices in my hands do get really dry, so I do try and take moisturiser just so I can rub it in afterwards. Or sometimes my skin gets really dry in the gym because of the aircon, so again I always have moisturiser in my bag handy. Again, sanitary towels just in case it's that time of the month. And then I always have a small little mirror, so I've got this cute little burn book one which I've actually been looking for, so I'm glad I found that. I have no idea why there's a mascara in here, but you never know when you're going to need it. And I have been looking for this earring and I have now found it. I am really good at losing my earrings in the gym because sometimes I wear these ridiculous big ones and I always lose them. Now I found it, so I can now actually wear these and put them back in. And then again, all I've got in there is just hairbands so you can see. I'm glad I found that. But yeah, these are literally just the general things that I do keep, and I do use these quite a lot because you never know when you're going to need one of these or when it's that time for your period. And again, going to the gym and worrying about when you're going to start is my worst nightmare. So I always make sure I have tampons or sanitary towels on me just in case that happens. But that is what I keep in both of my cosmetic bags. I think that is everything to do with cosmetics. So now I'm going to move on. I know what I have forgotten in here is actually my hip thrusting bar and my oh, I can't think what it's called. And my oh my god, Bryony. And my stretching band. I can't think what it's called. My band which I do with my squats. They aren't actually in here. So they would have been in here, but obviously I've been to the gym today and they are still in the boot of my car. So that is where they are. But the other equipment I have in here are my I call these my massage balls. So I have 3 different ones. So before you do a workout or for your warm-up or cool down, you just basically roll these up and down, say the muscles on your arms, the muscles on your legs, and it just really helps to relax them and make sure that you're not going to cause injury. I actually used these on my dad's back a few months ago when he had an injured back, and it just helped to get all the cramps out of his muscles. But I find these really handy. And sometimes he's helped me to stretch my hands as well if my hands are cramping up. I just tend to roll them over and it just helps to relax the muscles. But yeah, and they each get a bit more firmer. So obviously this one's the hardest one and then this one's the softest. But I think these are really good help to have in your gym bag, and they help prevent injury as well. So I keep these in there. Please stay. The next I have are these are my old bands which I don't tend to use. I've had these for absolute donkeys of years. I should have had 4 or 5. I should have had 5, but I've lost the black one. But again, I think this one, the green is obviously a medium. I think the yellow is the easiest one. Yeah, the yellow is extra light, the blue is heavy, and the red is light. So again, I have misplaced my black one, but the one which I am missing is an actual material one, and they're a lot more better than what these ones are. But again, I keep these ones in here just in case they become handy. And sometimes Tegan uses them, and my brother is now going to the gym and he often uses these to help him squat, so I make sure that they are kept in there as well. And I think the last piece of equipment I have in here are my fitness sliders with an extra long hair on it. So if you've never seen these before, these help you with your abs. So again, if you're on the mat or the long blue rug which is in there and you push the weights trolley thing, that's what I call it anyway. But yeah, obviously this bit goes on the floor, and then you either put your hands and your feet on here and it then slides on the floor, and this basically helps target your abs. You can do like arm workouts with them as well, but I just find these really handy, and I do mainly use these for my abs. I might try and do a workout so I can actually show you guys how they work, because some of you might be thinking what the hell are these used for, but I'm sure if you type in on YouTube and say I don't actually know what these are called. I always call them a frisbee, but I bet that's not the right terminology to use. But these are really good, and they get your core working. So I always keep these in here as well. Stay. I think that is all my equipment. Yeah, so I also forgot that I have a spray which is coming to the end of its life. This is actually my favourite gym spray ever. It's actually one of the Victoria's Secret ones, and I think it's Tease. I actually do need to refill this or go and purchase a new one, because it's highly important to have perfume or deodorant or body spray in your gym bag, because again, I get very hot, I get very sweaty. I need to have a spray in my bag just in case I'm going straight from the gym to somewhere and I don't want to smell. So a perfume or something is highly important, and I do tend to lose these quite a lot of the time, but I do need to try and put a new one in, because hence I've got like that much left. So a spray is very important as well. So now moving on to, so this is basically my rest of my clothes which are in here, and just my trainers. So I tend to wear different trainers. When I'm squatting or doing bum or leg, I tend to wear Converse, because the platform on the shoe is straight. If you wear a shoe over the platform is a little bit better, where the platform is bigger, it's not going to give you enough support when you squat, and the force of it is not good for your form at all. So these are mainly the trainers what I wear. They are horrendous. They've literally got fake tan all inside when I used to fake tan, so these actually have to go in the wash. But these are mainly the shoes which I wear when I do my arm and back day, because as you can see, they've got the heel here and it's quite high. So because my next day when I go to the gym will be my arm and back day, so that is why they are in here ready. But hence, if it was my bum or leg day, I don't have them on me, it would be my Converse. But Nike is what I do mainly use for the gym, as well as Converse, or sometimes I go barefoot if I find it so much easier. But again, you need trainers, even though sometimes, or maybe once or twice, I have forgotten trainers, or I've packed one of them. So sometimes I've had to work out barefoot or just with socks on, but my gym don't mind, because they know me quite well, so they're like, yeah, it's fine. So trainers is a necessity to have in your gym bag, of course. And then socks, I always keep my long Nike socks in here. I like to have options of socks, so I have my, not Nike ones, I have my long Adidas socks in here, and just ankle ones as well, because I just like to have a variation of socks in here so I can just choose between them. If I mainly wear shorts, I wear like knee high. If I'm wearing leggings, I wear these ones. But again, I don't like people seeing my socks when I'm working out, because it's just a pet peeve I have. You need to wear ankle socks so nobody sees them, or the, I don't know what you call these socks when they go over your just the front bit of your foot, but I prefer to wear these ones. These ones look a lot more, well done Brittany, well done, a bit more jazzy, so I do tend to wear these a lot more. And I think I've literally just purchased these because I've seen Megan Grubb wearing them on her Instagram, and Lucy, and they literally look so fire. So I literally went and purchased some, and I'm wearing these a lot more at the gym as well. So again, socks for your trainers, because if you don't wear socks, your shoes are going to get smelly, your feet are going to stick, it's going to be disgusting. So socks is also a massive thing I need to have in my gym bag. And then the next thing is, of course, your gym outfit. So I've got my new Gymshark one, which I actually wore this today, and I literally loved it. So again, I always wear a crop top and leggings, or sometimes I wear a crop, a leggings and a crop jumper. But again, it gets very warm in my gym, so again I always just tend to work out in a crop and my leggings. But yes, you guys probably saw this on my Gymshark Black Friday sale, because I got this there and I literally love this set. This set is literally my new favourite thing. I love it. And again, I am a small in their crop, so I'm a small in the crop. And then the leggings are just gorgeous, how it outlines the bum there. And then you've got a lovely Gymshark down just there. If I hold my face, you might be able to see it. But yes, I always keep my leggings and that in my gym bag as well. And then I think the last thing we have is just my jumper, because it is winter, coming out of my gym, it is absolutely freezing. It was tipping down with rain today, but luckily I parked outside, so I always need to make sure that I've packed some sort of jumper or coat. This one is absolutely filthy by the looks of it, but again, it's just my Gymshark Fitness one, which I keep in there. If I don't ever pack a jumper, I just tend to put my work stuff back on, and it just makes life so much easier. But I think by the looks of it, let's just check if this is it. Yeah, that is everything in my gym bag. But yeah, that to me is literally the main things you need to have in your gym bag, because I go a lot of the time. Again, I switch up my gym outfits, my trainers, what I do from day to day. But no, I thought it's kind of a different video for you guys. You guys know that I gym a lot. Loads of you have been asking me, please do a gym bag video, please, we want to see what you do. So I thought I would sit down today and film this. But I am very hot, so I'm going to end the video here, because I'm getting uncomfortably sweating and it's disgusting. But yes, I hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this video. Christmas is almost here, so I know that there are a lot more Christmas videos coming up for you guys. We've got a yoga video coming very soon, and I know that I will be making a gingerbread house with Mitchell. So you guys have that to look forward to. But my channel is growing very slowly, and I really do appreciate all of you who are subscribing to my channel. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have really enjoyed it. If you have, please smash a like and hit that red subscribe button, and I will see you very soon in my next video.